Hey everyone, what's going on? It's me, Cody here, and today I'm bringing you the review of the PA5 Ipad case by Luxa2. Now this is a pretty unique folio style case, and it's available in 3 different colors: black, white, and sort of this reddish orangish color we have here, but it may show up a little pink on camera. Now this is available at Luxa2store.com and Luxa2.com for $49.99, so it is a little bit more on the pricey side, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now the case itself is made from 100% calfskin, or leather in other words, and I gotta say it has a nice feel to it. It's very soft and very smooth. Now like I mentioned earlier, this is a folio style case and it has this elastic band to hold the case closed. You can go ahead and remove it, it flips off to the side to open it, and you can put it back on pretty easily. The PA5 also features a removable strap in the top left hand corner, and it does say Luxa2 on it, and what this does, you can go ahead and wrap this around your hand and it'll give you some extra grip onto your case, just in case you have problems dropping things. Now that you've seen the external features, let's go ahead and open this up. Now on the left hand side, you'll see that we have all sorts of pockets or compartments. Usually with a lot of these folio style cases, they incorporate a media stand into it so you can go ahead and watch movies, which was really not bad at all. But the PA5 is more for the business-minded person. It allows you to save up to 4 credit cards, debit cards, or business cards, and also has a bigger strap for your important documents. And of course, you have the right side for the iPad. Now the bottom is lined with a soft material, and I gotta say, it feels sort of like a suede-ish type of material. It's very soft and very smooth. There are also button cutouts all the way around for you to access everything. And on the side, you'll notice that there is a little tab, and what this tab does, it locks your iPad in place. So you can go ahead and pull it out, and then from there you can throw in the iPad. And let's do that now. So here we have our iPad. And the way you want to put this in is the power button side first, because there's a little groove and indentation at the top that once you line everything up, it'll slide in gently with no worries about anything getting caught. And once you have that set, you go ahead and take that tab and you put it back into its slot. Now, one thing about this tab that caught my eye is that it is very difficult to take out. So once you have your iPad in there, you have to actually tug and pull to get this tab out, and you feel like you're going to rip it because it is a little soft, thin tab. So that does concern me. Another thing I noticed is that the iPad is a little bit off to the left, and when I first put it on, it was even more so. But it did break in a little and scoot over, so maybe over time it will move over. And even though it's an issue, it's nothing major to worry about. One important thing in cases is button and port access, and you see here that your headphone jack and your microphone are accessible, as is your power button, and the case does not press down on your power button, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll see that your volume rocker and your vibrate switch are both accessible. Now your speakers are accessible, although one is covered a little bit, but it doesn't affect anything. And you can access your 30-pin dock adapter for syncing and charging rather easily. Now one thing I want to point out about the case is the construction. It is made beautifully. The stitching is done very well. I've been using it for 2 weeks constantly now, and I haven't had any loose ends come up, anything of the sort. And not to mention only the stitching, but the materials used as well. The suede or the soft felt is very nice, along with the leather. So overall, a great quality build. And one last important thing when looking at cases is, how is this case going to protect my investment? Now one way is that you'll notice that there is a lip on the case, or a little bit of indentation between the case and the screen. And not to mention, the top of the case is actually pretty hard, so this will give a little bit of leeway if you ever bump into anything on the front screen. Not to mention the elastic strap that holds all your important things within the case. Now one area of concern is the corners though. You'll see that the corners are exposed. Even though there is a little bit of an indentation there, they are exposed, so if you do drop them, they are at risk. But that's where the strap comes in. If you hold onto the strap and you drop your case, you don't have to worry about you damaging those corners. And the last little thing that the case protects you from is from dust. It does create a pretty tight seal when you have the case closed and the strap on, and with that, it blocks the dust from getting into your case, and more importantly, getting into your screen. And even though dust can find some ways to get onto the back of the iPad, your screen is pretty safe. So overall, I think the PA5 is actually a pretty decent case. It does have its flaws, especially with the corner protection, but that's what the strap is for. And aside from the other 2 minor issues with the little strap on the inside holding the iPad together, or holding the iPad in, and the little alignment issue, there's not much bad to say about this case. It has a nice quality build, it has stylish colors available for both men and women, and it's perfect for business oriented people. So that's it for my review, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you want to check out this case or other products by Luxa2, feel free to check them out at luxa2store.com or luxa2.com, and I will catch you all later. Peace.